Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel Philosmos, where everything philosophical is discussed. Now, we're currently experiencing a global pandemic, and not just a global pandemic, but a global occasion that everybody knows about and everybody is experiencing, and everybody is currently affected by this. This has not happened for a very, very long time. The last time this happened was probably in the Great Depression, back in 1929, when the Wall Street crashed, and yeah, like the whole world felt that. But this is, in fact, on another level, because now everybody is experiencing the anxieties, the fears, and the narrations of what particularly is going on at this current time. Now, there are many conspiracies, there are many theories, there are many lies as to what actually is really going on. And to really know what is going on, then I think you need to definitely do in-depth research. However, when you come across um, like the time in which you have to do the research, you realize that the algorithms do not really favor you finding alternative news. They've made it really difficult for you to actually find out what exactly the truth is. So, this is not something that is a mistake. This is something that is not random. This is definitely orchestrated. But this is not a video to amplify the fears. This is not a video to expand all the concerns and anxieties. This is a video that is going to speak about or bring in the presence and attention towards the new earth that we will experience right after these events. It is no secret, it is no mistake that these events are happening. The universe does not arrange mistakes as events. The universe has order even through the chaos. And because we're experiencing this, this is definitely an opportunity to move in, to shift to a whole new earth, a whole new experience. This is going to teach us and educate us on all our flaws and all the things that we took for granted in the previous earth, when everything was still normal and comfortable, when you could go out and not worry about interacting with another human being who could potentially have a virus that could affect you. Now, your concerns are different right now. Now your concerns are whether or not you will be able to stay safe, and those you love will be able to stay safe as well. And conversely, since we don't have enough information about this virus, a lot of us are stuck like assuming and speculating on what actually is going on and what this virus actually does, because we don't have enough information. We are still growing and expanding in our knowledge of what exactly is going on. So, right now, this is a time that will assist almost every individual on the face of this planet to dive deep into their being, to dive deep into their individuality, so that they can really grasp this event and really grasp the relationship that this event has with them particularly, and what this event is actually trying to teach them on a personal level, so that that can be tasted and then transformed so that it can have a ripple effect on the rest of the planet. This is your time, this is our time to dive deep into what it is that we're here to do, to dive deep into what it is that we're here to experience. This is not a mistake. We did not incarnate on this plane not knowing what would transpire. We had some knowledge or full knowledge of what exactly would occur, especially around this time. So it's not something to like fear. It is not something to be concerned about. It is not something to cause worry. It's something to actually create excitement, because we can feel that there's a pending change, and you control, you dictate, you orchestrate what that change means to you and the narrative that this change has within your life. Even though there is an agenda, even though this is all planned by the elite, even though it may be some kind of bio-warfare, we do not know. Even if it's negatively orientated, we do not know. But one thing is for certain: the universal truth and the universal principle that will never change is that it is the individual that dictates the narrative that events play, that they have on us, that they have on our consciousness. We get to decide the impression that information has in our awareness. And that is our power. So change at this moment in time is inevitable. We will experience a new earth. But the question for you and for everybody else that is listening: what kind of new earth will you usher in within your experience? What is it that you're going to do differently? What is it that you're seeing differently? What is it that you're thinking, feeling? If your thoughts are circulating around fear, maybe you need to readjust and look at it from another point of view, that this is probably one of the grandest changes that's going to occur in the human race. It's going to change our economy. It's going to change how we live socially. It's going to change the political system. It's going to change many, many things. And this is the right time to acquire the necessary skills that you need in order to usher in the new earth and the new collective experience. But it takes courage, because in this moment in time we do not have any kind of lead. We do not have any kind of understanding of what's fully going on. A lot of us are in the dark. We do not know exactly what is happening right before our eyes. And this may be orchestrated or it may be random. It doesn't matter. All that matters is a perception that you hold. That's all that matters. And if you vibrate at a higher level, that's all that matters. Because if you vibrate at that higher level, then the universe, your higher mind, God, Allah, Buddha, whatever you want to call that higher intelligence, will download the necessary information into your mind, into your awareness of all the opportunities that you have at the palm of your hands to utilize this time to transform your life, to move on onto the next level, to grow, to evolve. The whole point of life is evolution, and there's nothing that devolves you unless you see it that way, unless you taken the frame of mind that allows things to put you back, to push you back. It all depends on the story that you tell yourself. So tell yourself a magnificent story about this whole situation. Understand that there's a new earth that's being birthed right before our eyes, and we get to decide on an individual level and a collective level what this change will bring. We need to stop surrendering our power to others. We need to stop surrendering our power to the authorities. We need to stop surrendering our power to global companies and global news outlets that make us believe in particular narratives instead of addressing our narrative first. That is the most important narrative, is the one that you tell yourself, not the one that other people tell you, but the one that you tell yourself. And this situation can be utilized to bring in a new earth, an earth that vibrates at a higher level, an earth where we see more meaning and value in human interaction, a new earth where we realize that we're beyond our physical bodies. We realize that we are beyond our philosophies and beliefs and particular mental structures that we hold about ourselves and we hold about everybody that's around us. A new earth that is absent of physical judgment, judging somebody by the way they look or judging them by their lifestyle. A whole new earth where love is at the base. A whole new earth where freedom and liberty are not taken for granted. A whole new earth where we consider one another, and a whole new earth that can usher in whole new experiences that can push humanity to whole new dimensions that can encapsulate who we know we are and what we know we are. And even if we have no knowledge upon that, we will experience it when we expand our consciousness and allow this transition to go through and to happen in the most positive way by adopting the right perspective. This is a very crucial moment. This is a very vulnerable moment. This is a very important and essential moment, because this is the cusp of human evolution, and you either rise or you fall. And I invite you to rise and see your fullest potential in the moment of chaos and in the moment of destruction that is still available to you. Trust that whatever happens is happening in divine accordance. Trust. Thank you very much, guys, for listening to this. Please like, please share, please subscribe. And to end it off as I always end it off, for those who seek no more, for in the present we find it all. Thank you very much.